Oh yeah, we did.
Completely forgot about that.
Same.
It's been a long week. Right.
But
Now what?
What was it? Lucian isn't with you. In character, it is his duty to report the existence of what Theo is.
Neat.
What is Theo?
He's a lich.
Yeah, he's a lich.
That
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Woo.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this particular issue to raise its head ever since Theo became a lich.
Yeah.
Because it's literally Lucian's duty as a member of the court of the Empire to, like, oh shit, that's a lich. Time to go raise an army and kill it. Like, it's literally like his fucking job.
And I'm just here.
For me, he just looks different.
Next course of action is.
Does he just look different for me? Like, does he still resemble his previous?
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
So
for me,
there was a point
changed.
where you saw his face melting, but he fixed that with illusion magic, and now he just looks like him.
Okay. That's
Oh, sorry, we're level 2 now for our transformation thing. I should pick what I want.
You should probably do that.
I haven't done that. They're all mediocre options for the service.
And I'm, just as a note, I am sticking with one-shots and mini-arcs. I'm never doing a goddamn campaign again. I wasn't expecting this thing to last 6 months. It's almost been a fucking year. Like, I set out to give Presence a small break from DMing, not fucking take over for a goddamn year.
Don't worry, we'll be done like this. We'll be done soon. Next, one way or another, we'll be done soon.
Also, Grim Hollow's so huge we could run content for 20 years and still not run out. So I mean, it's not like there aren't one-shots available.
Oh my god, they literally called it Altenheim.
Yep. If you want to get really Nordic, you can look up the map and get to the Valken lands.
Mm-hmm.
The Vatican.
The Valken clans.
They misspelled Christ.
Where? Who?
That's okay.
Christ.
I think they did that on purpose.
Do I want to increase my spell attack and DC by 2 and also get advantage on all saving throws?
No, that sounds like horrible.
Or that sounds like a bad idea.
Or do I want... Well, it's against spells or magical effects, so it's the same thing you have, essentially.
What's the other option?
I just get advantage.
Yeah, other option. What's the other option?
The other alternative is I can do 10... It's called, like, Hurl... or it's kind of like Hurl Through Hell that the Warlock gets, except it's necrotic damage, and it's like... I could stand in it, and anything around me takes, like, 10d12 necrotic for every turn that they're in it. Or I get 12 hit points back every time I kill something. It's like
I have another option.
The question is, do you get hit and surrounded enough to warrant that?
I think I can put the rift... I don't know if it's centered on me, I'd have to read it. I think I can just put it down somewhere too. But it just doesn't affect me because I'm undead. But anything that's not undead gets, like, the big ouch.
We gotta be careful with that, right? You drop that shit on, like...
According to Frusty, I'm undead.
Okay, so I have, Lichdom of the Arcane. Depending on what I kill someone with, I get a certain effect, and all my spells are necrotic. So I would get, like, regen hit points equal to your intelligence modifier plus your character level. Or I would get Rift of the Dreadscapes, which is a 20-foot... Oh, okay. Choose a point within 5 feet of you. 20-foot sphere. DC... on save, or take 10d10 necrotic. Or I can increase my spell attack and DC by 2, and then get advantage on saving throws against spell and magical effects. So it's like, I actually have 2 really good choices and one very situational one.
I would go for the first one.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too, but I don't kill things enough to really... It's not
Maybe you should change that.
Listen, I could do like 99% of the damage to a creature. Someone else will walk up and sneeze on it, and what you guys don't hear is me on the other side of the mic going, "Fuck, fuck, fuck."
Yeah,
Hi,
'cause
that's me. I'm
Like-
the one that walks up and kill steals.
Yeah.
poor Lima
'Cause
needs those kills, and you guys just fucking like.
Yeah.
Or
I-
you just see an arrow coming from like 100 feet away. Just
Yeah, I've been keeping it to myself, but almost all my abilities are fueled by me getting the last hit on an enemy. That's why I've been waiting until I see things like almost dead, and I'm like, okay, now I can hit him. There was a couple of trees where I casted Blight, and I'm pretty sure I got them down to like 5 hit points, and then somebody else came up with like Poke.
Oh,
Yep.
that was me.
Yeah.
No,
guess
Firsty's
you
done
were
it too. Firsty's done it
Yeah,
too.
Christy did it. His sneak attack took a kill, and I was like,
And then when Necroball does kill a group of enemies, they're all under 1 CR, so it doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
I'm
But,
pretty sure that
um,
my character thinks she's a woodcutter now.
So, okay, why are you using the Great Axe instead of the really cool magical weapon you have?
What's
She was
the
using the
next
axe because you were fighting trees.
one? Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was so confused. It's like your magic weapon is so cool,
Yeah,
and you're like, I want the boring axe. I was like, it's all good. I love the RP, but like, I love cool things too. I wanted to see what it did.
the crit hammer is
think
nice, but it wasn't doing anything against the trees. So.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
hammer. I don't know why I
yeah.
thought it was.
No, it was a hammer. That's why I had to borrow an axe, because just for whatever reason, apparently you can't really fell a tree by hammering it down. Maybe if I stood on top of it, I would have been able to like blow it into the ground, but
Actually, you know, I just
bottom-
realized. X. Sorry, I just completely interrupted you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. What did you realize?
The necrotic healing doesn't have that CR requirement. It just happens if I kill something.
Ah, well,
So
Good to
I'm
know.
gonna take that one. That way, next time I nuke like five little bushes, I'm gonna get a shitload of healing. Because, oh yeah, I also can't be healed by you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, every time you
Oh,
guys heal me, I get temp hit points instead. But I mean, please keep healing me because the temp hit points are really nice.
I mean, yeah, it's temp.
Yeah.
All that matters is surviving the fight. You can worry about healing later. You know? Okay, so I believe someone has to roll a D100 because you're on the road.
I'll do it.
Still waiting for you guys to actually get a 100.
game is paused.
48.
Okay, 48. Woo!
Let's go.
Can't use my left arm, by the way.
What is that kitty on the left arm? Why are we a skeleton that plays a trumpet?
That's
It's hard.
me. That's what my character
Party
actually
token.
looks like.
I asked
How
you
did-
guys to give me something, and only one person gave me something.
I was not there.
Nope. But it's been the party token ever since, and we haven't changed it. So.
I
That was-
like it.
That was the token I was going to use for my undead that I was planning on summoning, but then I realized how much of a pain in the ass it is to manage all the undead, so...
Anyway, 48.
Yep, just trying to do a thing. I think we're gonna go with this map. Been a while since we used this map. So you guys, I think there's a dog. Hades, were you gonna summon any new mounts anytime soon, or are you good on that?
Terrifying.
I somehow
Yes.
pushed my shut up button, so I couldn't hear or talk to anyone.
Nice.
Oh, that's too bad. You have a shut up button? Like, is it on your shoulder? Or in, like, the back of your head?
How
I think
can
mine's
you
in the back of my
press
head.
it?
'Cause my parents always wanted me to shut up, and they slapped me in the back of the head.
Really, it's much more efficient to slap you on
That is the
mouth.
wrong dog.
No.
I
Yes.
actually deleted my character because I was trying to delete something in Discord.
There's Fluffy.
I was
He's
asking
missing
Hades,
two
do
heads.
you were you gonna be summoning any more mounts for the campaign, or are you done doing that?
Probably.
So if you wanted to have one, we could say that you probably did it already.
All right, let's roll a d6. Random number generator. Go. 5.
That's the ice
Don't
dog.
remember what that is.
I don't either.
It's been a little bit since I pulled up the sheet
What
that I made.
haven't you had? Let's do that.
I have to go back to what the actual options are.
Is
Displacer
it a
beast.
tortoise? Oh, okay.
It's the fucking terrifying thing.
Yeah. So every encounter now is just me and Gabriel fighting each other whenever our concentration breaks.
So cute. Here, kitty,
God.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
Whenever we start concentrating on something,
Yeah,
the
then we realize
dynamic
that we actually
between
hate
you
each
two
other.
is-
I don't have access to this. Thanks.
So you guys are traveling down the road.
On the
Yeah.
road again. Just can't wait to be on the road again.
Fluffy is gonna be perceptioning things that might be around us.
Yay!
I'm
Is what-
gonna be distracting Fluffy with throwing him like sticks to catch and bring back.
I'm gonna be a bad person. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, that explains the 10.
Exactly. Catch, Fluffy.
I mean, we're probably just gonna walk down the road till we hit whatever encounter you have planned. So if you want to narrate,
Is Fluffy? You have Fluffy set as a CR5.
he's always
Oh, that's right. He
I-
permanently. I was thinking fucking Mombari. That's
yeah. I mean, unless you want to level him up, the only thing that changes, I think, is I don't know what if I go.
proficiency is the only thing that changes at that point. But
I just made him a CR7, and I don't see anything that changed.
I think it happens at like 9 or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah, CR9. He gets +1 to his proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he bring the stick back to me?
No, he eats it.
It's a steak.
Okay.
What-
Yeah, no.
No,
I
it's
guess you have a
stick.
cat and not a dog.
It's
Oh, stick.
She said stick.
Oh, a
Ah.
stick. Oh, if it's a stick, he's just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, I heard steak.
I
and was
thought,
like,
yeah,
that's not coming
your
back.
accent. I thought you said steak. I was like, oh.
You
That's
throw,
not coming back at
you
all.
throw a
No,
stick and the
no,
dog
no.
just looks at you and keeps walking.
No, yeah,
no.
you would,
He gets the steak when he brings back the steak.
no. If you threw a stick at him, he would just catch it, like bite down on it, and snap it, just like look at you like, did I do good?
Yeah, he gets a steak for that as well. He's a
Because
good
that's how Theo would probably train him by throwing meat and things at him.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are walking down the road,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah,
walking.
Is there
I
a
can't move
reason
I can't move my cat.
why I would expect something to happen to us on
You
the
can't
road?
move the
Not
cat.
really, right?
I
No, I
mean,
can't move the
okay,
cat.
well, the way I always tell people, because people say, oh, you wouldn't just randomly be looking for things. Do you walk down the street with your eyes closed, or are you looking around you as you walk?
It
Well, some-
depends on where I'm at, and if I'm
Yeah.
playing a practical joke on my friends.
No, but if you're just casually walking down the street, you're probably looking ahead of you, maybe looking around like, ooh, like, you're not just
Watching
walking.
cars.
Yeah,
you're
you're not
looking
just,
around, but at the
just-
same time, like you can get in kind of a brain fog. Like
Yeah.
everything's looking the same. Like have we
Like,
passed that
if-
tree
if-
before? You know, like
if-
You're
Rob
not expecting
walks-
to be ambushed, but
If Rob walks around in real life, he wouldn't notice anything for shit. He might even walk past his house.
yeah. So
Yes.
it's like your passive perception, right? So that's when
Yeah.
that comes into play. Because
Yeah.
like I've always hated that when people are like, what do you really perception for? I'm like, because I'm a human who looks around them occasionally.
Well, it might also be because
Occasionally.
you're paranoid.
that is also a valid point that I realize after playing D&D more and more often is I'm just a paranoid piece of shit now in real life. Like, that doesn't seem to be realistic.
Suddenly, a table turner turned up. What's that?
It's a thing.
Is we gonna roll initiative, or did it roll
Oh.
initiative for us?
It looks
out
like
of
you're
the
rolling
bushes come running these large, shifty, hulky-looking things.
Oh
Oh,
no, you have to hit the
oh.
button.
already. Oh, there's a button I have to press?
Yeah.
Where? Is the normal one, I'm assuming?
Oh, I don't know.
I-
My carousel has a little red die on it that I clicked and it rolled my initiative.
I need to change
go
the carousel
first.
size again.
What is this? Why am I going first? This has never happened before.
It's behind me. I didn't notice it yet.
It walked out from the bush behind you.
You're the person walking. Yeah, you're the person walking with their eyes closed. Just keep walking. Earbuds are in.
I'm in the
Why
front.
is
It
it
walked
not
out
rolling
behind
it for
me.
me? Oh, I didn't select my... It's like I'm clicking
Yeah,
it,
select your
clicking
token.
it, and... There we go. What are those? Those are nasty.
I don't know.
You guys,
Let's find out.
You guys fought one, but you destroyed it like you did everything else because you ruined that entire encounter.
Oh, I
I'm
think I
taking a
remember
sip
that
of
one.
my.
It was the
I'm taking-
aberration things.
Yeah. He didn't even get a hit it.
So I
I'm
need to
taking a
program
sip
this
of my
laser
hip
beast.
flask.
I'm glad it goes last.
Thing's got a +9 to hit, and in the last encounter, when you guys were like 4 levels lower, it couldn't punch Gabriel. It just kept missing.
I cast magic of the highest level. Bippity boppity boo.
I cast
this dipshit.
magic.
Magic.
Did it just turn invisible?
No, I got that.
Oh, you banished it. Okay. So what?
Magic. I passed the turn.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I didn't hit the
Ball's
button.
in yours, court.
There we
DM.
go.
Uh-oh.
It's going. Are we gonna move Fluffy down to Theo?
It doesn't matter to me. He gets his own turn anyway. So,
Yeah. So Fluffy,
Croak.
dog go.
so with a whistle, Fluffy's got pounce on this thing and just start.
But I have
rending
Weather
into
the
it.
Storm on.
Sure.
Multi-attack.
Heroes
Wait.
of the Storm.
Okay, he missed. This is Blood Bay. This is the first time I ever used this with him.
Without being injured before.
Yeah.
Damage on save.
Goddamn.
Is
So,
depleted.
Fluffy's just like, oh shit. Yeah, he's gonna stand there. That's Fluffy's turn.
Ilowar and 2 things came out of the woods, but you only see 1 now.
Trying to stop the cat from moving my laptop slowly off the plank that I'm using. I think I'm just gonna shoot. Yeah. Wow. Hope it
That
didn't hit Buffy there.
misses. You hit my plate armor.
Oh well, I guess that makes up for the natural one.
Alright, you hit it at least.
I'm not done yet.
I'm just looking at who's who. Okay, there who.
It would be great if you would kill it and I could just turn around like, did I just hear something?
Yeah, I'm trying.
And this is why CRs are bullshit, because 2 of these things are double your party level.
Yeah, no, okay, that's it. I moved. I used.
Yeah,
my
but
bonus.
I have access to banishment. If I didn't have access to banishment, I think we would have been more screwed.
The first one would have gone, but he's been banished, so now it goes to the second one. What does Grimheld do? You did something?
No, I didn't. I took a sip of my hip flask.
Right.
That's just walking down the road drinking.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna go ahead and go for the target that he was initially going for. Why was there disadvantage?
I have some. What is
Because
this
of
shit on
my
me?
arrow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yep, that one's normal.
Ooh, something hit me.
Ow, that hurt. Keeps walking.
Oh.
Ow, that tickled. Oh dear.
Okay.
Why am I rolling a save for the Displacer Beast?
What did it? What?
I don't know.
I can wait. Can I? I can roll. I can re-roll a failed saving throw. How do I
Right.
re-roll?
Reroll it.
Is it maybe the token that is used for a creature of
What?
yours or something?
Wisdom saving throw.
I think I made the
Sure.
mounts owners for everyone so that we could, move them.
Where's the wisdom saving throw?
It seems that I can move the cat.
Oh, that's the ability you
It
have.
should have
You're
popped it
indomitable.
up automatically, Alexia. Yeah, see, it says you failed with a 9.
Yeah. Can re-roll a failed saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got indomitable.
Got it.
Make sure you check off the use of indomitable, right?
Yeah.
Abominable snowman. It's a very scary creature.
So the 90 didn't work?
What? No, you're fine, but just
Okay.
in general, it's a very scary creature.
Yeah.
But that's its turn, so now it goes to you. It tried to intimidate you, but you've just seen too much shit, you know? I mean, look at your face.
So I noticed, oh, there's something behind me. Let me hit it in the face, I guess. Just wait, why is it not selecting it? How do I target? With T. There we go.
This combat is brought to you by the letter T. Yes, 19. Go, crit hammer, go.
Odd fighters are just smack.
I have Berserker, Lesser, Fighting Style, Defense.
Okay, you can also action surge and attack again.
Well, I mean, at your level, you should have 2 hit, or did you attack twice? You did.
She already attacked twice.
Okay, never mind.
I attacked twice.
So now you have movement and bonus action.
Yeah, sorry, it's been I could action surge. One additional action. Okay. Wham, wham, wham. And I got a thingy off the act.
Damn.
Yeah, like fighters are very reliable.
Yeah.
Why is it saying? It says that I still have Weather the Storm active. Is it active from like last time? Doesn't make sense, doesn't it?
I guess it's still active. I don't know.
Is it a passive effect? What does it do again?
It lasts for a minute, so it should have been off, right? It gives me temporary hit points.
Well, I mean, you still have to do it. Like.
Do you mean it's still effective from last combat?
Yeah.
Then it should have been.
Well, it's like you have to. It's one of those things we can't program properly. Like you would have to manually do what it does anyway. So you can just ignore it.
Okay, then I'll just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, like, if these 50 fucking situational things happen, you know, like I can't get things like this to program.
What is Berserk Lesser? I clicked on it to read it, but I couldn't.
What are you doing?
Berserker Lesser.
That is one of your magic things that you got. You take 3 less damage from any type of damage when you get hit.
Oh, nice.
It's a very expensive tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's under, where is it? Inventory or features? Ah, there. Ah, that was the tattoo. Now I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the lesser tattoos are -3 damage from a specific type, but the Berserker one is -3 from anything.
Oh, that's cool.
I figured it was a fitting magic item this late into a campaign.
Where did I end turn again? Utility.
Yep, it is now the Displacer Mount's turn.
I once again don't have access to it.
Everyone else does.
Oh my god, it's got tentacles. Ugh.
Yeah, it's how it fights.
I've actually never fought a Displacer beast, so...
Don't. Unless you're high...
Don't.
Our level, we can do it. Lower levels, don't. They have 85 hit points. And you get disadvantage until you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
successfully calmed down a nervous
Mac.
cat that was on my lap, reaching for my face.
Say go.
Do,
You got this, Theo.
do I also banish him?
We're just gonna leave. If you start banish it, we're leaving.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, if I
almost
could
dead. It's wounded. You could get the souls.
Yeah, true.
It is a CR9 if you can kill it.
Well, in that case, yeah, seeing how weakened he is, and because I'm probably not going to get to use this anytime soon, I'm a cast negative energy flood.
What the?
If you cast it twice, does that make it positive?
Oh, he succeeded.
Oh.
Wah wah.
I think he's also resistant to necrotic, so.
No, he's not, actually.
Oh, he's not? I thought this was one of the ones where.
Nope.
And then-
A lot of the Grim Hollow aberrations look like they should be undead, but they're not.
Mm.
Just like me.
Because he took damage. Actually, is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use Theft of Vitae. Roll 2 of my sanguine dice, and he takes that much damage. And I get that back as temp HP, plus the damage I did. So he's going to take 7 more points of damage. And then I get back 25.
Woo.
That's my turn.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Oh. That's a lot of different.
I'm going to use my reaction to do this thingy. So I get to attack again. I go ahead 1d6 because I'm not setting this up during the middle of combat. But let me just go and add 1d6 radiant damage to that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Get a free attack as a reaction.
It's for anybody too, so like if I
Yeah.
wanted to be a dick and someone didn't have a bonus action they could use, I could just be like, haha.
Like Fluffy gets extra attacks that are never radiant. Oh
Right.
look, stole my kill. I got.
I need that kill, goddamn.
No,
There's another one. Don't worry about it.
negative energy flood was really underwhelming. Like it's better for me to
Yeah.
use as a heal. If I kill them though, he comes back as a zombie under my control. So.
Right.
I mean, does the party leave? Or do you wait a minute?
We could wait. We could wait a minute.
Yeah, we could set up an ambush and wait a minute.
Well, it was here.
Okay, well, Fluffy will whoop.
So if everyone just wants to...
I'm just gonna whoop.
Yeah, so he'll go whoop. And when it pops up, he'll cast Banishment on it again.
Where,
Oh, no.
Where was it?
I think it's like right about here.
Yeah.
I think you're standing in it now.
I
just-
cast Banishment.
No,
and
she's
one
not.
comes back.
That's
No?
where it is.
Okay.
It's like, the beast, do you want to... Like here?
Yeah, it's got 10-foot reach, so
Alright, I can stay there then.
Can we all ready an action?
Yes, you can all...
Beat-
when it
beat
comes
its
back, you
ass.
can all get around on it.
Sick.
I lift my hammer high up above my head.
I cast banishment.
So you
Right,
all
That's
wait a
what I was
minute,
thinking.
and it pops back into existence,
Wow.
and we'll just go through the things real quick. Gabriel does a thing.
I did a
Oh
thing.
my god, I just got served.
Alright.
Alright,
so
now the dog does one thing.
you
He's gonna bite.
remember, if you for using held actions to attack, you get 1 attack, which is really
Yeah.
sucks.
Ilawarn gets a
Wait,
thing.
why is it? Oh, he's feared. That's why. Wait, no, his fear target's dead. So why is he still afraid?
It's afraid for a minute. I think.
Oh.
We waited. Technically, we
So-
wait like round less than a minute. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
I also can't see the source of my fear anymore because he's dead.
I don't know.
I don't know. It'll be a lot less frightened. In
Well,
a
I'm
second.
deleting it now.
Giving
no.
the cat some food. Be right back.
Wipe. All right.
Wah wah. All right, Theo.
I'll use Theo.
I don't think I have anything that can one-hit it at its current health, so we'll just go with a blight.
I don't think anything could one hit it at this hell.
I have the ability to do.
Another reaction, Theft of Vitae again.
I have the ability to do like something like
So you...
I have a question. Does my protective
D20s.
taunt only work if I hit, or does it also work when I miss? Because it says whenever you make a melee weapon attack against a creature.
it's hit or miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
Take another-
it's the action of attacking.
Intention that counts.
He took another 6 damage, so...
Yeah, like you're just so spooky that like the fact that you're attacking people is like affecting the way they think.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
Fluffy, go.
So if Fluffy kills it, do you get the soul?
No. It has to be like Mimi. Force disadvantage, go. Blood Bay hurt.
And that's the thing that kind of sucks about those abilities, because like if you never get a kill, you never use it.
Yeah, no, it just... I think they should have done like... that's his turn, by the way. They should have done like the Warlock is if something dies within a certain range from you.
But then, like, how strong would your ability be if you only had to be around?
Yeah, it really...
So
it's a really weird
balancing
thing to
act,
balance,
like-
yeah.
LR,
I mean, I would
so-
also just give 1 soul per kill. I wouldn't base it by CR.
That's true. You just nerf it a little bit.
Yeah.
The ill
like-
person. Are you still feeding the cat?
Like, if I had a room full of people with Fireball, I'm going to get either 5 or 5 times each CR, or 2 times each CR.
I think Ilowarin's arms are occupied.
He shoots a bow.
He said he has to feed the cat, so
Yeah.
otherwise she will eat his face.
Well, either way, the cat's getting fed, so that's good.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, this is easy, because Ilowarin is gonna...
Shoot.
Use the bow.
To whack it over the head? Oh no, that would be me.
I can't wait to play my next character. It's going to be so simple. Punch. What do you do then? I punch angrier.
Wasn't that like basically
Is that
Revel's last in the thingy campaign?
Oh, I don't know. I'm doing an unarmed barbarian for my next game.
And now it's the Hulk's turn, and he's gonna punch the thing in front of him.
Is that me?
It is you.
Yeah.
It's disadvantage
Oh,
the first
thank
time
God
around.
it had disadvantage.
Thank God for that disadvantage. But he doesn't on the second time around. Thank God he doesn't have that critting hammer.
He picks up the hammer and starts hitting you with it.
Aw, it's hurting a tiny bit.
Oh no, Theo's going to be scared. Too bad I'm only casting save DCs.
He's going to be scared because I got hit.
No, he's using his little shriek.
He's using
Okay.
his spooky thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I failed. I'm not very wise.
Oh, we're also supposed to repeat the saving throw
Alright,
each at the end of our turns. I didn't realize that.
You saved Grimhilda. Wow.
Ooh, not scary.
Good.
You landed your disadvantage hit, and then it would have crit if you didn't.
Sick.
I'm getting angry. It's actually starting to hurt me a bit.
Fuck, my blight does more damage than my negative energy flood. 88.
Like, how much health does do other people actually have?
No one has health like you.
I think
And
Ilowarin was
probably-
pretty close with 80.
Oops, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
What happened?
He rolled 5d12.
Yeah. Okay, Fluffy did. I was clicking and dragging stuff, and then I accidentally rolled 5d12 because I
Yeah,
was fully damaged.
it was Fluffy's fault. He went over the keyboard.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's that Hulk's turn. It's now Grimhilda. It's your turn to
My turn.
smack him in the face.
Yeah, I'm just I figured out how to make Weather the Storm end. There's not really much to do. If I shoot, I'm gonna shoot my people, so I'm just gonna hit.
Are these things considered undead?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm
Good.
just gonna hit
That's-
again. Oh wow!
They do have a mechanic that I haven't been able to use because you guys killed the other one too quick, so that's fun.
Why do I see myself twice? That confused me. That's why I missed the second one.
What?
I see myself double on the screen.
It's lag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
There's
happens.
only one of you.
No, there's two for me, but I believe you.
I'm on the game end. I can promise there's only one. Ain't nobody else
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you.
It's okay. I'm gonna reload.
Oh my god, you're such a...
You can end my turn for me. I forgot to do that before I reloaded.
Time for the kitty cat.
This is amazing. My ice cube looks like it penis. Like a little handle.
What are my hit points seem lower than they should be?
80s?
Yeah, well, was it my turn?
Cat.
Pass.
It's Theo.
Blight. Everything else is going to be at disadvantage, so... Yeah, I need to Blight.
Yeah, fine. Nothing but...
Are you kidding me?
What did you do?
It has
What
3
the
health.
frick?
It's okay. Reaction. Theft of Vitae. 2d12.
Rolls a 2.
Shut the fuck up next. Okay, 14.
That would have been really funny though.
Hey,
Roll.
he killed one.
Hey. What CR are they?
9.
9.
Oh, fuck yeah.
9.
That, like, almost immediately tops up my phylactery. I'm 7 charges away from it being maxed out.
Do we have a healer? Our
Yeah.
healer is not here.
Gabriel is
Ouch. I take offense to this.
I accidentally deleted the loot. Give me a second.
nice.
I could use a slight top up.
Hey Gabriel,
Thank you.
Why does it say I'm missing
I
hit
just want to
points?
let you know that I haven't been hit at all, so no need to heal me. Thanks.
I turn around
But
and I cast Sacred Flame on your ass.
Hey, you
Now,
sick,
dipshit.
you sick person. Why don't you stand in my spot the next time we fight?
Oh no, there's a reason why I stand this back.
Alright, there's the loot.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where Ilawan was literally the only one up.
Where is the loot?
Where am I?
Where is the loot?
Directly next to Gabriel.
Where?
Do you not see the
Looked
loot?
underneath his name.
There.
Yes.
Ab Erwend Orher loot.
Oh, I could use these for spell components. Can I take some of these?
What is that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 because they make my spells 1 level higher.
What is that? How do I check it out?
Just take.
Double click.
Ah.
Double-click it.
Icon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What do they do?
So
They
these
make
things...
spells
If you click on it, you can read it.
Yeah,
Ah.
if you use it for, I use this. I actually have a ton of this stuff. If you use it as part of a necromancy spells, it's cast as 1 level higher, and it can take the place of the components. So your revivify.
Nice.
Yeah. I use it a lot for like negative energy flood and my other like the 2 spells I just cast actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because fuck you guys.
Because I'm a necromancer, so I have a lot of necromancy spells.
That was 2
It counts
CR9 creatures fighting 4 party members. The math says you should be dead. You weren't even at threat.
The math. So I don't know what math you're going by, but my math says we have a level 9 cleric and wizard in this group.
Who both
Exactly.
have-
That's
yeah,
why
and they-
CR is
both have-
bullshit.
And we both have
Okay.
extra
We
stuff
should-
added onto us.
Yeah,
And to be fair, he got almost half of my health.
yeah, you almost killed one of us.
Well,
we also have
not-
like a dog and a displacer beast in our group.
What are you
as
talking
well.
about?
Like,
Grimhilda
half of
barely
her
got
health is
hurt.
still more than 50.
What?
But
the
yes,
hit
that's
points do you have?
you successfully don't die. Yeah.
Yeah, let's continue.
So you all get to hit the long rest button because nothing happens.
Where is
I
it?
didn't do anything. Actually, I cast the
Oh.
singular.
Open your
Where
character
is
sheet. Open
the
your
The
character
long
sheet.
Oh, in the character sheet.
It's the easiest
Yes.
way that I can find it, and then underneath
Okay.
hit dice.
I rested.
It is
Now
on
I
the
should
action
have
bar,
my
but I
s-
already moved the map.
It's okay. I rested. I got
Oh
my
my
stuff
god,
back.
Oh, it's also under utility apparently.
Then there they go.
I recovered 18 hit points. I'm full health.
Woo.
my con modifier.
So at this point, you guys diverge from the designated road. You actually end up needing to turn the wagon into a cart because the roads going up this mountain are too narrow for
I pull the cart.
for the wagon.
We actually have
Okay.
animals for that.
No, she wants to pull the cart.
Let her pull
I
it.
want
I don't
to
know.
Let her
pull
pull
the
the cart.
She has the strength to do it.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
I want to
What
roll
is it,
strength
kitty?
just because.
I somehow shorted myself over 10 hit points.
Huh, nice.
I think
This is-
something's not updating as I'm leveling.
This is my
No,
daily
your max
workout.
hit points don't auto update. You have to go in and
Oh,
change it. to
okay.
auto-updating.
I thought they were auto updating. That
Yeah,
is
no.
fine.
So I've had to go and change my max hit point every time I level up.
Made it.
It's a red castle.
It is. And it has a lot
It-
of peaks.
I tried to make it not red, but it is.
I bet he's a blood mage.
I bet it only looks red because of the light and the white background.
So after a wonderful journey up fucking mountain on a shitty ass road that had more than one location where you weren't even sure if the wagon would get through, you make it to this isolated mansion on top of a hill.
Was
Do you
that
think there will be food?
is today New Day? Like, was there a long rest in between this?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
long
long rested.
rested.
We
Okay.
long rested.
Yeah.
In
Also,
the
this is
journal
technically
notes
a
under the player handouts, you should be able to see Martorius.
In the what? Journals. Player handout. Martorius. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
I see-
Do they have alcohol in the dining hall?
It's a dining hall.
So you arrive at the mansion, and I couldn't get it in the image, but all over the outside of the mansion, hidden within like the lattice work and the designs of the roof, there's just you lose count somewhere around 20 as to how many gargoyles are hanging out on top of this mansion. Like not
Nice
just obviously
Bloomberg.
hanging off ledges like a New York skyscraper, but like hiding in like the designs of this mansion. And standing at the door is, if you go down, there's Martorius. That's what he looks like.
Hello, old man.
And
He
yes,
looks friendly.
his hand is fucked up like that.
What?
He looks
Oh, it's
friendly.
I'm still on the world map. Did we change map somewhere?
No,
In the journal
Just go
entry.
to journal.
No. Journal.
I don't. Ah, okay, there we go. I was just saying, I didn't see anything.
Go into the journal.
If you go to the journals and you go to player
Yes,
handouts, there's... Yeah.
I see is it now.
So you roll up on the mansion, and there's Martorius standing on the porch.
Greetings.
I take it you're the ones that the... Where's Lucia?
I gotta go check what the cat wants. Hold on. Sorry.
He returned to the capital to discuss something.
He has business to attend to in the capital.
He's got to report.
Did he at least leave you the invitation?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, he left you the invitation.
I hope so.
Yes.
It's gonna be a very awkward
So
conversation.
who's gonna
Who
walk up
has
to
the
him with the...
invitation? I don't have the
I will walk
invitation.
up with the invitation.
I am changing spells because we long rested, so give me 1 sec.
That's fine. He reaches out with his messed up hand, and he takes the invitation.
Is food and drink included?
Are you saying that?
Yes. I'm not very smart.
Hungry.
Are you saying that too?
She's very food motivated.
No, that was an explanation to your asking if I'm saying that.
He looks at the invitation and he flicks it and erupts into blue flames, and he's like, "Yeah, it checks out. All right, come on inside, everybody." And he takes you all to this wonderful looking dining hall.
Ooh,
It's got all kinds of food out on the
scrumptious.
table.
You know, it's like the Hogwarts table.
No.
No?
Very
Not
nice.
much food?
I sit down and start eating.
Has these nice
I'm
large
hungry.
windows and this tall... The whole place has the tall Gothic architecture going on with the peaked roofs and so many candles. You don't know how the place hasn't burnt down.
Well, the others don't know. I wouldn't even think about that.
He says, "I imagine you had an interesting time getting over here, so take a seat. Got some food. What do you want from me?
I did.
Why are you here?"
Can you go?
These people need to get home. And their home lies beyond this plane of existence.
Who do you point to?
Whoever's not from this plane of existence.
Oh man, I was gonna ask you who. More specific.
Huh?
Who?
I've lost track of the characters that are actually from here at art.
That's why I'm asking you.
Point to Illawarren. Everybody point to Illawarren and say that one.
Illawarren, Denden, who is with you but keeping his mouth shut,
Yeah.
and Gabriel are all from another plane of existence.
Yeah, but Gabriel is like now half from.
Gabriel
this.
has a fun story, so we're gonna point at Illawarren.
Gabriel's an
He's-
interesting situation.
He's going to the store
We're
for
pointing
milk.
at Illawarren.
And there's also
Nah.
the 30-ish people back in the city, so don't
Yeah,
forget
the
that.
30-ish people back in
And
the
the
city.
party companions that are also with you, keeping their mouth shut, because...
Yeah, all of those
Um,
people, as who feel.
And Sherry. Selling shoes.
Somewhere in the world, Sherry's in the middle of a business deal, and his ears perk up as he feels like he heard someone say his name.
And then he sneezes.
Okay, so I got sidetracked from our sidetrack. What's going on?
Sorry.
We're pointing to Illawarren,
So they said he needs to go home.
Well, not just him. There's other people that
And
also.
and the
need to
rest in the
go
city.
home. Yeah, different plane of existence. We heard that you had experienced planar travel before, and so we came here hoping to seek your aid in sending those of us that aren't from this plane back to our original plane, home plane.
Home plane advantage?
Yeah,
Okay. But why should I help?
great question.
Cause you're
The Pope
a
asked
nice
me
old
to-
man.
The Pope asked me to hear you out, but I don't... Why?
You're
Because,
a nice old man.
because I'll if you send these people back to their home, I'll serve as your assistant.
I don't need an assistant.
Are you sure?
As you see, like... As you see my words fail to come out of my mouth. As you see just tons of special servants all over the damn place.
Okay. Grimhilda claps her hands like, okay, I know how this goes. Sir, what can we do for you? So you would send these people home. I'm sure you need help.
And when he asks, like, when he points to the servants, he'll just go, "Oh, but can they do this?" And I'll use some kind of levels. I don't know, like, what spell I could use that isn't gonna hurt someone.
Yeah, I don't think you have a lot of showy spells.
Yeah.
Not a lot of outside friendly things, inside friendly things.
Are you gonna kill
I know
one
what
of
I'll
the
do.
servants?
I'll burn a 5th level spell slot, and I'll wave my hand and cast just like a general spirit swarm. So all these spirits will kind of come up. We're inside a room, right?
Yep.
So spirits start flying into the room and swirling around, and very showy kind of display of 5th level magic that's not gonna blow up the room.
I jump up on my feet and swing my hammer at the spirits.
And then Theo will be like, Theo will just say, "I'm also well versed in teleportation magic, as well as a lot of hurty, mean, angry spells."
He looks at all those spirits and he's like, that shit's creepy.
Yes, well, I can also teleport, so.
Grimhilda is still waving her hammer at them and just says,
My whole
"Hey,
mansion can move.
Yes, and I would like to learn from you, and in such a way this would benefit me, and we can send them home if you were to teach me some of your magic." And then Theo will snap his fingers as all the spirits go back out of the room, and all the showboaty effects that I can't use because all my spells are curses and attacks.
Well,
So-
I'm not necessarily against an apprentice, but that's still not... That's a separate deal all by itself. Why should I expend my resources to help you? What can you do for me that's worth my time and effort?
Theo slowly starts disrobing. I'm kidding. I see what-
Grimhilda is still disturbed by the spirits, but she's like, yeah, that's what I asked. What do you need help with, old man?
He laughs at you calling him old man, but just doesn't make any other comment beyond that. He just laughs when you say that. And he's like, let me check something. And he holds out his hand, and an item just kind of flies off of a shelf into his hand.
Counterspell! I'm kidding. Sorry, it's been a long
Trying
trip.
so hard to prove.
Blast him!
Get him.
In his hand is this... it
One
was a
party is
clear
moving
orb
dimension.
until it landed in his hand, and it turned blue. And then
Whoa,
he
that's cool.
tosses it at Illawarn.
Do I know what this is?
Is Illawarn paying attention?
I am, but I didn't hear
Do
what
you-
he talked to me.
A blue orb,
An
do you
orb.
catch it or do you
Orb.
fail?
Hold on, let me see if I catch it or if I fail.
Theo, you technically wouldn't know because this is
that's fine.
something involving something you didn't know existed until the campaign.
Okay, that's fine.
I catch it.
You catch it, and the orb is green instead of blue.
What? That's even cooler.
He's like, hot potato, pass it around.
Alright, I toss it to the
Gimme,
next
gimme,
one.
gimme,
Hold on,
gimme,
give me
gimme,
a...
gimme.
I toss it to Grimhilda.
You toss it to Grimhilda, and it turns gray.
Badly.
Aww.
You try to toss it, and it hits the table and rolls. And there's just like...
And
the Martarius winces a little bit, but...
I pick it up and it turns gray and I'm just like, oh, and then I pass it to anyone but Theo. To
Yeah,
Gabriel.
okay, yeah. Theo is like shooting daggers at you, like, do not have that for me.
As you pass it around, all the people except Gabriel, who are from the original dimension, all have it be green like Illawarn.
Okay, good.
The people
Wait,
who
I
are
have-
locals to Grim have it be gray. But when it does eventually make its way to Theo, it turns orange.
What the fuck is my color?
I was gonna say, what is Gabriel's
Oh, that's
color?
right, and when it
He said
gets-
everyone except for Gabriel.
When
just
Gabriel
skips
holds it,
over
nothing happens.
Neat.
Ooh.
It turned orange. It turned orange for me.
Yep.
It turned orange for
Oh.
Which is a different color than the other Grim natives in the room.
What about
Why do we get to be special?
What
I
about
heard
Denden?
of those. Is it a mood ring?
Which is also a different color from Martorius himself. His was blue.
Oh, I know. I think I know out of character what this is.
Hold on. What about Denden?
Right, Den. I guess his would turn... Fuck it, it's the Feywild. It turns rainbow and shoots the beams of bacon. Because why not? It's fucking Feywild.
That makes sense. I'm okay with that.
Yep, no,
Actually
no.
makes sense.
I turn towards Martarius and I ask him, can I have one of those? The children at the orphanage would love it.
Theo is
That? No. I mean, maybe something similar? That's really expensive. And he's like, give it back. Like, he leans over to Theo, like, give it back.
I think Theo is just like staring into it, like wondering why his color is different than Grimhilda's, and then eventually would snap out and be like, "Oh, yeah, here you go."
And after he gets it back in his hand, it turns blue again, and then he flicks his hand, letting it go, and it just casually floats back to where it was before this all started.
Sick. Does it now have a tiny dent from me failing it?
It
Don't
does,
break that.
it does
easily.
not have a tiny dent, but the table does.
What was that about?
That was me verifying that you don't belong here.
But it seemed like you also.
Well, Grimhilda belongs here.
Nobody
I
else
like-
though.
I like
was-
the food.
I was born here. I grew up in Leszek,
Leszek.
Leszek. Thank
Leszek.
you.
Where you
What
were
do you mean?
where you were born and where you belong aren't necessarily the same thing.
Where do I belong? What does orange mean?
I don't know, not here.
Not here.
This place is gray. Here, it's oranges and gray.
Gray is no fun.
Orange isn't gray.
He puts his hand out again, and this
It's
tiny
not like-
little like it's like it looks like a mini wand, but like it's like an inch and a half long with a tiny little clear ball on it. And when it gets to his hand, he grabs it with like two fingers and he tosses it at Grimhilda. He's like, "Here you go, give that to the kids." And
Thank you.
it just picks a different random color for whatever person's holding it.
Thank you. I knew you were a good older man. I said so. I knew it. Thank you. The kids will be very happy.
So you're not from here and you want to leave. There's 3 ways you can leave and there's 4 ways you can do it. You want the hard way, the harder way, the impossible way, or the maybe way?
Oh, the impossible
let's-
way, obviously.
Let's start with the impossible way, just so we get that knocked out. What's the impossible way?
The impossible way would be you killing whatever eldritch entity is stopping people from leaving.
Right.
Ah, yes. I was
Let's
gonna
go
ask
down the list. What's the harder way?
The harder way would be doing a job for me.
What is the easy way and why is it easy?
There is no easy way. There's the maybe way, the hard way, the harder way, and the impossible way.
Since
Oh,
we're
so that-
exploring
so-
all options, so kill the eldritch being, do a job for you. What's the hard way?
The hard way would be killing the Capricorn and stealing its orb of annihilation.
Ooh.
And then what's the maybe?
The maybe way would be going somewhere else that has an orb of annihilation.
Which
Yeah,
is
what-
where?
There's a... I've been debating how I want to say it because I don't want to give away aspects of the place, but at the same time, I got to tell you stuff. So I'm just... There's a village within the Empire that no one likes to talk about and has been removed from all the maps that needs its orb of annihilation. It has an actual purpose. But maybe you can figure something out. I don't know.
So we
Yeah,
can
we're
not-
explore
wanna go home.
an entire village.
I also have a question. So, what would the job for you entail?
Sweep up the tower, the old tower here.
There are things that I'm looking for that I only have rumors of. And the job would be you going to one of those rumored locations and seeing if it's there.
we get a little bit more information about this before?
Hey, what are the items you're searching for?
And we would get the payment no matter if it's there or not.
Maybe.
That's super.
If you can confirm if it is or isn't there. If it's there, I want it. If it's not there and you can confirm that, then yeah, maybe, probably. Why not?
And what are the items?
If we're going to discuss that further, I'm going to need you all to sign this. And he waves his hand and a giant piece of paper appears on the table.
As the company lawyer, I'd like to go over this contract first.
This is
Yes,
an
please.
NDA.
I can't read.
Is this an NDA?
It is a very long, very complicated roll in intelligence with your stupid high intelligence.
Okay, just a flat intelligence roll.
Yep.
I cast guidance.
Yeah.
I want to roll an
Moratorius will allow
intelligence just
this.
for fun.
Yes, please roll it.
Ability check.
You actually got pretty good.
Grimhilda, you know what magical contracts are, and this is definitely one in a language you don't know how to read.
Wow.
Do I get advantage because I was a lawyer already?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And you,
Hell
Added
yeah.
D4. Yep.
Really? Oh my
26.
this is the magical equivalent of a non-disclosure agreement, wherein you are
Yes, it's an
physically,
NDA.
wherein you are physically incapable of actually disclosing the information.
I'll just relay that's fine. Yeah, so it looks like we'll be magically non-disclosed, and we won't be able to talk about this to other people. Not uncommon for people that want to keep their work a secret, which most of us high-level mages do.
This
That's
is a
okay.
very common contract
I-
you've seen before, but
Yeah.
seeing it here now in this moment, you realize that he's the one making them.
Yeah, okay.
That's nice. I signed lots of contracts. I might not have always known what was in them, but I signed lots of contracts. I have no issue.
They're terms of service. You don't have to read it. It's fine. Theo, well,
If the party chooses to trust Theo, then he's telling you that signing it just means you can't talk about it.
Theo will prick his finger and put a little blood signature on it.
Ew, that's gross. There's
Yeah.
just a pen. Here you go. Anyone use a pen?
I'll use
I-
a pen.
I use a pen, and I don't sign normally. I make like a little swooshy swoosh.
Grimhilda writes a
Does-
smiley face.
Yes. Yes.
I just want to prove my devotion to you, master.
Here's a smiley face.
Do you
Are
want me to
you
bleed for you?
Are you into older guys?
Oh no, I'm not into anyone. That's boring.
Right.
Lauren's thinking
Don't let
about
Jill hear
Oh,
that.
I understand
Jill.
you're the one that's
I'm into
getting
older
into.
guys.
I forgot that Jill actually exists as a character.
Damn it, Theo.
Like in character, he writes to her and checks up on her with his like many things of sending. But like, yeah, I forgot.
I look at the wizard and I go, can I still refuse to do after I know what it is, just not disclose it to anyone else?
This is just an agreement to not talk about.
Then I'm okay with it.
You're not actually agreeing to the job. You're agreeing to not talk about what you're going to talk about.
I just wanted to make
Here's another contract for the job. It's like, I got another contract for the job, and he waves his hand. There's another piece of paper.
All right, here we go. You guys can leave. Me and him are gonna sit down, hash out these contracts.
But, then he
What's
waves his
the
hand again, and
job?
that second piece of paper goes away. He's like, this is just so you don't talk.
All wizards in Grim Hollow
you-
are now lawyers.
Do you have a contract for sending out this wine? This is very good wine. I want some.
Can we
No,
talk
that's
about
my
the
one.
job before we get in your
Oh, sure. You go ahead. I keep eating.
Yep.
Tell me when you're done.
Yep.
So, is the party
Yeah, we
gonna
all
sign
signed.
it?
Yeah.
Is anyone rejecting
Yeah.
the... I mean, the people who aren't here don't have a choice, but you know,
Yeah.
that's what they get for not showing up.
Should have been here.
All right, so you all signed the
Everyone
piece
else
of paper, and you're now incapable of talking about this to anyone. Even if you were talking amongst yourselves and someone was eavesdropping, they wouldn't hear you.
Cool,
That's.
but we can talk among ourselves. They just can't.
Why don't we
hear
just do this for everything?
us. Yeah.
right?
He doesn't got to talk about a secret.
It's almost like you have a party
Gotcha.
member who can do this telepathic bond thing that lets you not have to speak aloud.
What? No.
This
What's the job?
This world has 4 relics that have been lost ever since the fall of the 4 gods of the Empire, and I want them.
Why?
But the Empire wants them too, because that's what I do. And he waves his hand, and like all the different objects and sundries in the room start glowing various different colors. Some you recognize and some you don't. It's like I travel the multiverse collecting things. And I want these artifacts.
So we go and find one for you. And if it's there, we give it to you, and then you take everyone who's not supposed to be here and bring them back to their home plane.
So
If you're so well traveled, do you know what is the creature that is stopping us from doing it the easier way?
you get quieter every time you talk.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I turned you up to 200 as you were speaking, and you were getting quieter as I was turning you up.
I
walking
did not
away from your
change
microphone.
anything. I used...
He asked if he knows what the creature is that is stopping them from doing it the easy way.
Correct.
I don't know its name, but it's an eldritch being that is the last of the eldritch beings that set their sights on this world. The gods and the creatures fought. 1 creature survived, 4 gods survived, and now all the gods are dead. Correction, I think you brought one back, right? As he looks at Gabriel.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Technically,
smart.
there's 2.
Second question. Why does he not have a collar? And I point towards Gabriel. He came with me.
Oh.
What?
I just know what the orb does. I don't know I didn't make it.
Well, what does no collar mean?
Oh.
I don't know. It's never happened to me before.
The colors correspond with the place you belong. So maybe he doesn't belong anywhere? I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe the color is on a light spectrum we can't see. I don't know. I bought that shit.
That might be.
I have
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you got a manual with it.
Yeah, you didn't read the manual?
It did not come with an instruction manual.
I have
The instruction manual says different colors for different places.
Fair enough.
There's a
I have
lot of rumored
question.
locations where some of these things may be, and I want you, if you take the job for me, you will be going breaking into Stethenwald's vault and seeing if it's in there.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Who's one?
Grimhilda, you had a
Stefan?
question.
Yes, that was basically answered.
Okay.
Stefan, I was wanting to ask why he not go check himself. What's the difficulties?
Because the party
it's-
needs a quest.
It's
and if
not
every quest
difficult.
were-
It's not difficult at all. I just don't want the Empire to know what I'm doing here.
No, makes sense.
If I go kicking
Okay.
indoors looking for this stuff, they're gonna, get mad, and then I gotta deal with, them coming after me, and it's just so tedious, It's,
So now we go kicking indoors and they will get mad at us and come looking after us. Okay.
yes, but then I send you away, so who cares?
Well, not me.
Well, that's your problem then. You don't have to take the job. There's other options.
No, I said I'm okay. Not my first rodeo. I will say I just got paid.
There's,
I was just doing my work.
there's other options. I said that this one would be hard. There's the maybe. You could always just go do the maybe.
But maybe fucks over a town that doesn't want to be known, apparently.
Well, it's not that they don't want to be known. It's that the Empire wants to pretend they don't exist. And, maybe you can maybe you can figure something out. I don't know.
See, I will just go there after we've done the job.
I mean, yeah, it seems like if you all want to go home, you're going to be upsetting someone. you're either taking away the orb that's protecting them, or breaking into a vault, or so.
Well, it's not protecting them. It's serving a purpose for the town. So maybe you can find another way to serve the purpose for the town. I don't know.
Do I know what that orb is doing? Because I'm from here. Like, do I know about this town?
You do not. The Empire is trying
Okay.
really hard to pretend it doesn't exist.
Okay. This sounds eerily familiar. That's why I asked.
Kind
What
of
town?
interested in this town. We can always check it out and then come back and do the other job if we can't make it work.
So wait, so what town are we going to? Sorry, I had to walk away real quickly.
The town that doesn't exist on any of the maps that is being held aloft by a orb of annihilation or something like that.
The town doesn't exist on any of the maps. The Empire is trying to pretend it doesn't exist. And they have an orb of annihilation, which you can use to recreate the circumstances that brought you here, but they're using it. The town has an actual purpose for it. So if you...
What's the town's purpose for it?
you'd have to go to the town and figure it out.
Yeah,
We don't know where the town is because it's on no maps.
I think
Oh, no,
I
he's-
know what it is. It's
I
that
imagine-
trash chute.
He's going to
I
send you to the
imagine
town.
you-
He's going to tell you where the town is. He's just... I mean,
It's
maybe...
their trash chute. They just get rid of all of the stuff that they don't like and throw it into the orb. That's it. I got it.
So, question: if we go into the vault, will you still tell me where that town is so I can lie that low there?
I mean... Sure, but...
Yeah. I do whatever the team decides.
Well, I think we should search out these magic items.
I mean, the job is literally to go to break into one of the 4 capital cities of the capital and try not to get caught.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's why
we
it's,
have a lot of issues.
that's why it's a hard
issues with
job.
Not getting caught part, yeah.
That's why it's the harder job.
And then, so the options were go and
So if you kill the thing that's stopping people from traveling, then everyone can
Not
travel
happening.
now. If you do
Not
this
happening.
job for him, he'll spend the resources to poke a hole so you can leave. If you go kill the Capricorn, you can take its orb of annihilation and recreate what brought you here. Or if you go to this town, you can maybe see if you can get their orb of annihilation and recreate the circumstances that brought you here. So, like, in levels of easiness, the maybe is the easiest, but it's still not necessarily easy. And then, of course, killing the
it's
Eldritch entity
uncertain.
is, good luck.
Good
You
luck
know,
with
just-
that
Like,
one.
even if I snap my fingers and made you level 20, I don't know if you'd actually beat it, because, God.
is it the stat block that you sent me as a joke?
That was just a joke, but probably.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting that. I don't get it, I'm sorry, but
I mean,
not,
if the campaign's,
my
if the
character is
campaign's ending
useless
anyway, who
against
cares? Yeah.
One
My
right now that the
character can't
campaign's
do
ending,
anything.
but I think we want a satisfying happy ending, so maybe don't do that.
No, those are boring.
not everybody dying.
But then
I
the
mean,
Capricorn's hard because it's a CR20, and even though CRs are bullshit, I mean, it's a CR20.
Yeah, I mean, CRs are just a baseline.
But I'm against animal cruelty.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to the town then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. That is cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the toilet. Can we take a break?
Go to the toilet while we
going-
go to the town.
We're
Yeah, sure.
going to the toilet in the
Oh, yeah, that
town,
works. We're back.
and if that doesn't work out, we will get you your relic or not.
spellcasting bullshit. We're all just gonna use smite.
Sylvania.
All right. So
Yeah, we-
Val's back, right?
Yeah.
Val,
Down's back.
Bueller.
Back again. He is
Ferris.
back. Tell a friend.
I heard the mic going. Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh,
Ride your
It's
bike
easy
down
to
the
see.
hall.
Have we
I
reached the
forgot my
village
phone
yet?
upstairs.
What? No, we waited
What?
for you.
No, we haven't left
We're
yet.
on intermission because of you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you were
what were we
taking a
talking
poop.
I
about?
thought you were going to the town while I was on the toilet.
No, he was
No,
going to the
no.
bathroom.
I think Theo had a question. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Um,
wanted to get a teleportation.
Does he have a teleportation circle here?
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
Well, have I seen one? If not, then I'll ask.
You haven't seen one.
Okay. Do you have a teleportation circle? It's a long trip back, and I really don't want to do it again.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, I'll sign another NDA
he
if
throws
you want.
he puts his hand up in the air again, and a random item flies across the room, and he tosses it to you, and it looks like a finger bone.
Hmm.
It's like that's a one-off. You use it to come here, and then it goes away.
Oh, okay. I'll take it and put it into my super secret spot where I keep all my super secret mage stuff.
You got underwear?
The fanny pack.
Ah,
The
okay.
fanny pack of holding,
Close enough.
the dad pack of
Both
holding.
answers were great.
Yeah, Theo just keeps all his magic items in his boxers.
Right. So
You're
you,
Well,
stealing.
that's why it looks so big.
you had a nice long trip here. You want to stay the night, or you want to go right away?
I wouldn't
That's-
mind a night to rest and.
Yes, please.
All right. Feel free to not go anywhere and not touch my stuff. And there's the servants will show you some rooms.
But what about the alcohol?
One of the servants floats up to you with a crate under one arm and a hand held out to you with the other,
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
and it leads you to a room and leaves the crate.
Yes.
Anyone else?
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, you all get led off to rooms that,
You all
Are
don't
really,
know
really
how to
nice.
enjoy the good
Like-
things in life.
like, even Theo being someone who's experienced nobility, like this is the nicest bed you've ever seen in your life.
God, I wish I could sleep.
How's the pillow?
But everyone gets another long rest. I think it only matters for Theo anyway, but everyone gets a long rest.
Yeah. I'm also gonna DM you something that Theo's gonna do over his night of not sleeping on this wonderful bed.
Too bad. It's only the best bed ever.
All right. Oh, what a great bed till I can't sleep.
Before I went to sleep, I took out some of the tree that I kept from those weird trees, and I start making it into little figurines for children at the orphanage.
You pull out some of the giant splinters of tree you cut off, and you just start shivving them into submission.
Yeah, just start whittling away at them.
All right. Are you doing anything, or are you just having yourselves a nice night
Having myself a nice night.
in the best bed you've ever had in your life? Just ruined for all other
Yep.
beds.
The wine just likes to-
Is someone keeping an eye on Denden? We have to put someone for babysitting duty for Denden so he doesn't sneak around at night.
We're
and
not
do
going to have
something.
Den do something stupid while he's not here,
Okay.
because then we got to hit him with the consequences of that stupidity while he's not here, and that's just not okay.
I mean, never mind.
I don't. How is it not okay?
Consequences of our
We
actions?
have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah. When have we ever dealt with consequences of our actions?
When have we ever dealt with the consequences of Den's actions? It's everything's just fine.
Honestly, I think it's only fair. He's already put us in so many troubles. Now we can put him in one.
Are you typing
I
something?
wanted to avoid that. That's why
I
I was
was,
like,
but
let's assign
it's
a
here,
babysitter.
so you can carry on. It's not gonna have anything with the party.
All right, you all come down for. You all wake up to the smell of what is probably breakfast. Seems rather pleasant.
Yep. When you
when
come
you open
down,
your doors,
I'm already in the dining room.
when you open your doors, the same servant that brought you to your individual rooms is still floating there, and they lead you down to breakfast.
I'm already there greeting you all.
And Martorius is there eating, and you're having breakfast. Woo.
Theo obviously doesn't eat.
I eat his portion.
Yeah, he just passes his plate to Grim at this point. He doesn't have to maintain appearances anymore, and he'll just look to what's his name and be like, I'm just not hungry.
Your loss.
I'm
Yes, I know.
starting to like Theo more and more.
Even through your undead nose, it smells amazing.
Oh, I bet it does.
Really good. So, what's that non-existent Heidi village called?
Good question. No idea.
Ah. Hockenhausen.
How are you going to get us there?
I was thinking of just sending you. I mean, unless you want to walk.
No.
I think it's like
God,
3
no.
weeks
No.
away right now.
No.
I'd rather not walk. It's all the same to you.
No, yes, please send us there.
That's no skin off my teeth.
Yes,
Ew,
but
your
it is
teeth
of
have
ours
skin on it?
because
Yes, get on your teeth.
Gross.
You otherworlders.
It's an
are weird.
expression from another world.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that the two locals were both called it out on it. Never heard that expression before in character.
Is there anything? I don't know. Any prep work you want to do? Any? Are you guys just good to go?
Don't need
So,
any prep work.
I'm gonna ask, what's his name? How much are they under
What
attack
are you?
constantly, or should I be? I plot my spell book on the counter. Go like I don't know. Should I? Am I going to be taking magic? Am I like what should I? What do you recommend? Just spell magic or like killing things? I don't know what to do. What's in this place?
Lots of people trying to live their lives.
Got it. Oh, okay, so Necro Bowl, Pestilence, and Blight. Got it.
No, and maybe.
Okay, so Contagion.
That's a touch spell, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay,
Please
okay,
don't touch me.
You're
Reach
getting
out
close
and
and personal.
touch me.
Reach out and touch me.
I don't think I have Contagion yet.
It's level 5.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess I must have got it.
It's
All right. All right. Is the party ready to go? I just don't
Yeah,
want to rush
man.
you guys
Yep.
along. You know, like
I'm like,
No, I think we're
like-
ready.
can Mortarios can he like? Oh wait, we have a healer, so I don't really need to buy like healing potions, right?
no. Buy fucking healing potions if you want to buy healing potions.
Because I'm like, I should
Don't
have
put this
some.
on me.
I should have some gold, right? Yes. So it's kind like, Mortarios, can you send me some healing potions? I'm all out.
I mean, I'm not really a merchant, but I mean, I might have something lying around. And he has that same. You all seem to have been assigned a spectral servant, and that same servant leads you out of a room, and leads you into the potion room. So if you click on that image, it leads you
Yeah.
into here.
That's why, like, he has a potion room. He should have some potions I could use. Yeah. What do we have in the potion room? Lots of potions.
Everything. There's so much shit in here.
Potion of Dragon's Mastery, that one thing that no DM should ever let their players have.
Literally every potion under legendary is in this room.
Oh, you have the potion where I can turn into an adult gold dragon? Yeah, let's do it.
Isn't that a legendary one?
It is a legendary one. It's fucking broken.
Yeah, that's why I said under legendary.
He said under legendary. Well,
Damn.
I'm not I'm not very smart with potions, so I would probably just go for maybe some the potion of storm giant strength sounds nice.
Don't you have that?
I have that. That's why I said it. Okay,
But I want
so
another one.
Yeah, you can have 2.
I mean, if you have the money for it, just give yourself another and deduct the value.
Okay, where do I find the? I'm not on my laptop, remember, so I don't have all this shit open here.
If I look in your inventory, since you have it,
Yeah, but what
And I
about the
look
healing
at it.
potions?
it should tell me how much it is. It is 2,000
Okay.
gold.
Healing potions are 50 gold each.
So if you want another storm giant, you could just deduct 2,000 gold, which I don't think you have.
I don't have. I only have 10 platinum.
Yeah, so no potion or storm giant strength for you.
No, that's some healing potions.
But if you wanted healing potions, they're 50 for normal. What are they?
There's a compendium potion.
He also has the better potions. You
Does
could get
he?
the better healing potion.
Yes, give me the better healing potions. How do I find them in the compendium?
Can I buy an oil of sharpness? How much does it cost?
How much is it? Where is it? I got so much
Very-
stuff in here, guys. You got
I don't know where to look.
How much potions and where do I find them?
Under items.
Under items. Item piles.
Nope.
Nope.
Items, arrows. I only see arrows.
Where are you guys looking? Just
Items next to actors, in between actors and journal.
no.
Oh.
You need to go to. You need to go on your
Yeah.
character sheet. You need to go to import. And you need to look there because that's where everything is. And you can deduct gold that way. And then just deduct gold after you get it.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's-
otherwise, you're not going to be able to do
there's the
anything.
advanced potions, like the advanced potion of healing is 100, and the greater potion, advanced potion of healing is 300.
Okay, wait a second. So I need to go into my character sheet and then into...
Top right,
Three
the
dots.
three dots, and then click importer.
If you're looking at
Three
my
dots
stuff,
and
then
importer.
you're not going to find it in there.
Yeah.
But
If you're looking
okay.
for Nexus stuff, no. Otherwise,
Okay, then
Yeah.
just give me some healing potions. I have 10 platinum points.
well, do you want some normals or some advanced? Because the advanced.
No,
are-
advanced.
You want like normal? You want greater? You want superior? You want holy fuck?
What's holy fuck? That sounds interesting.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah, you can't afford holy fuck, but
Then why you offer?
you
Then-
could afford a supreme probably.
Okay.
No, you can't actually. You can only do greater, advanced or greater.
Okay, what's a greater do?
The greater, it's 4d4 plus 4, but then you also get that same roll for temp hit points on top of normal hit points,
Yeah, give me that.
and that one's 300, and it's so I can
Yeah.
drop that.
Oh. And the greater?
So yeah,
Advanced potion
advanced
of
greater
greater
healing
healing.
potion. When you roll it,
Mhm.
it's all automatic. You get the healing and you get the temp.
Nice.
Make sure you're targeting yourself first before you roll it, though.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you self-target.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then one more. I have enough gold, so let's go for...
Jesus Christ, the potion of cloud giant strength.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That shit's expensive.
Yeah, it changes your strength score to 27 for an hour.
I hate the odd numbers. Why just make it 6? Just make it 26.
I know.
It doesn't. The 7 does nothing. It does
No,
nothing.
it doesn't.
It pisses
Okay.
people off, and that's all it needs to do.
But you could get a second of those, Alexia, or you could get just something different entirely.
something different entirely.
I got some potions that reduce damage that you take.
Yeah. Gimme.
There's one for like literally. There's one for each type of damage though. It's like, what do you?
Give me one for each type of damage.
I mean,
You
you,
can
could
actually-
just go for a potion of invulnerability. It's only rare.
That's true.
It just gives you resistance to all damage. which means that you get half of all damage.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, question: how much does an oil of sharpness cost?
Well, D&D Beyond doesn't tell me.
It's on it's in the Dungeon Master Guide.
But if it's in the DMG, then let me find the SRD items.
Okay.
3,200.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's.
And
not
that's the
worth it.
SRD.
Right.
I didn't touch it.
It only does it for
You
5
didn't touch
pieces of ammunition.
Right?
It's so bullshit. I mean, it's a +3 to attack and damage. That's nice, but
I mean,
only
you have
fucking
specialty
5?
arrows, though. Like, you have...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, plus X ammo is never worth it. You're just better off to get a +3 bow.
No.
Like, don't you still have true arrows that are just sitting in your pocket?
Yeah,
Like,
I do.
just
But what
does
if you need
damage
them
regardless
later?
arrows?
Exactly. What if I
You might need them
later?
later.
It's the end
You
of
know
the
how much-
campaign.
You know how much Aether blood I'm sitting on right now?
I want to finally encounter more enemies so I can use my shotgun.
My aberrant horror loot, my Aether blood, I have all this stuff, and I'm like, I might need it later, so I better hold on to it.
That's why I'm like the worst warlock ever, because I don't want to use my spell slots, so that I don't.
I know.
Because I might need them, but then I didn't use them, so like, what was the fucking point?
Oh, trust me, I feel the same way as a wizard, because I'm like, okay, how many spells can I use before it's like, uh-oh.
Can you check how much an elixir of health costs? It's also from the DMG.
I can't find the potion of invincibility.
It's a rare
You sure it's called that?
invulnerability.
Invulnerability.
Thal, you sure it's called health?
Yes, elixir of health. It's a rare potion from the DMG, page 168.
It
Zero
is
health.
not in the SRDs.
Nice.
Nope,
When you drink
nope,
this
nope.
potion, it cures any disease afflicting you and removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. I just thought it'd be good to have one on hand for the entire party, just in case.
Invulnerability. Okay. Oh, I accidentally took 2. Oh well.
It's 501 to 5,000 as per DMG. And the same price is 120 G gold pieces? What?
I can't find it in any of my tables. Like, I don't actually have access to give it to you.
Okay. That sucks.
I don't have any of the elixirs of anything, actually, now that I look at it.
Oh wait, that
That sucks
didn't.
even more.
Well, I wasn't expecting to make a shopping episode, so is there anything you want to...
Sorry, I just wanted some healing potions.
I mean, you can get more healing potions.
I mean, we are just
No,
going
no.
to, like, a town, too, so we...
Yeah,
Oh, I mean,
yeah. No, so
You know
so
what? we'll figure this out off screen later,
Alright.
and then we can just continue the session now. Works?
Alright, he takes you all to the workroom.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Is that a teleportation circle right there?
Yes, it is.
I'm staring at it for a minute.
and do you see that water drop that looks like it's a flame with a leaf inside?
Alexia really likes that little flame there.
Little flame.
I like to see your trying.
Oh, on the left side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a water drop. That
Does
looks
Theo
like
have
fire.
enough time to casually observe this teleportation circle before they go? It takes a minute.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
Literally a minute? You don't have a minute?
Ooh.
He says, "All right, bye," and you all just feel yourselves thus.
He casts
The
teleport
world
spell.
falls away from you, and you feel just this rush of movement, despite there being no air actually running past you, and you're met with some whiplash as suddenly you're standing on a cobble road outside of a small city with a wood wall, some guards, some lanterns. It's foggy. You think there's mountains. You think you see mountain-shaped lumps through the fog in the distance. It's cool. We are reaching the end of fall in the timeline, and you're in the mountains, so it's cool and misty. Yeah, you're definitely not where you were before. And anyone who hasn't been teleported before, like, roll a con save real quick.
We all have been teleported.
So roll a con save real quick.
Wait, does like traveling across planes count as being teleported?
Literally the spell teleport.
Oh, I don't think I have.
I am so fine that I actually feel more energized than before.
You take a deep, deep breath of the cool mountain misty air, and you just feel great.
Yeah.
If you were there when I cast teleportation circle, you've teleported before.
Wait, did we teleport towards your house?
Away from it.
And to it. But now I'm
Yeah,
talking the
so-
actual spell teleport.
Oh, the actual spell teleport?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like everyone who hasn't had the spell teleport cast on their character.
Oh, okay.
Roll a con save real quick.
Wow, that was sucky.
The ill person is ill.
Illilarin, surprisingly enough, the breakfast tastes just as good coming out as it did going in.
Nice.
But it did come out.
Damn it. Can I eat it again? No, wait.
It is now on the dirty ground. I wouldn't recommend.
I knew you were ill, but I didn't think it was in the head.
It tastes so good the third time.
Gabriel is fine, and Theo doesn't have anything to throw up, but he would have been fine anyway. Welcome to the village of the abandoned. As you see two guards at the entrance to this village, one of them is a regular-looking human in armor, and the other is a skeleton with flesh falling off his bones in the same armor, and they don't seem to give a shit that there's a skeleton 3 feet from them.
Oh,
Hello,
my people!
You don't look so good.
I drop my disguise. I'm like, oh, my people.
Theo, you do feel like something's missing.
Oh?
You feel like there's something wrong in the air, but not your kind of wrong. Like something isn't here. Something is missing from this place.
Okay.
As you approach, the guards. I'm assuming you're approaching. Are you guys? What are you guys
Yes,
doing now?
approaching.
The rest of the
I'm
campaign is just
approaching.
standing at the gates.
I'm approaching, saying hello, and then I look at the skeleton and say, "You don't look so good."
The guards seem genuinely surprised that there's something other than like a wolf to approaching the gate right now. You know, like people don't visit very often, and they say that like, "What people? People don't come here. Why are you here?" Like they get suspicious like immediately because like no one comes here.
Well, we came because we heard that your town is very special.
Yes, this seems to be a town that the Empire wants to keep hidden, and we're coming to investigate why.
That is this town. Welcome to the abandoned.
Theo points to the skeleton and just goes, so, you all just walk around with undead here?
When you say undead, the skeleton starts chattering his jaw in a rhythmic pattern.
I
And
turn to Theo and
the
say,
other
"That's
guard
true."
looks to him and he's like, calm down. Calm down. They don't know. It's not their
I
fault.
also turn to Theo and I say, "That's just wood."
Like there are no undead here. If you want to know more about what's going on, you should just go in the town. Just know that causing trouble is a horrible idea.
I had a character know what's going on in this town, so wanted I just wanted to do something, and I know I shouldn't.
I say to Theo again that it's just wood, and I go and then like I pat the skeleton heavy on his shoulder bones, and I go like, you take care of yourself and get some more meat on those bones. You'll get better soon.
It chatters something at you, but you have no idea what's going on. But the other guard snickers a little bit. So maybe something sarcastic happened.
Have you seen Lucifer?
What?
Have you seen Lucifer, the show?
No.
Okay, never mind. Then.
Yes.
You won't get the reference.
I have that part of it.
I was gonna say, can I devil face the guard? But no, never mind. Yeah, you get it.
So yeah, you're now in this village. This is the ambiance photo. That dude's head is indeed split in two pieces.
Wait, I don't see the ambience photo.
I popped it out for everybody.
It didn't pop out for me.
If you go to the journal entries, you should be able to see Village of the Abandoned.
No.
How about,
Now it is there.
how about
Yes,
now?
now there is.
If you
Yeah.
go to the handout pages, it's also number 6.
Number 6?
Yeah, if you click
yeah,
handout
6.
pages, it's number 6.
But as long as you can see it now, can you see it? 'Cause
Yeah.
I did this whole description assuming you could see this photo.
Ah, nice.
I totally thought these were drow at first, but yeah, those are helmets. I see it now.
Yeah.
His head is split.
You see 4 guards walking down the street, and yeah, one of them's head is in 2 places.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, he should be more focused.
As you walk down these city streets, you see regular looking people, but you also see like people in various states of decay still moving around and doing things like doing trading and sweeping in front of their doors and just living life as if they're alive. But there's like pieces missing. There's a dude with no arm. There's that dude's head split who's somehow holding a conversation with the dudes next to him.
Okay, so I turn to my companions and I go like, okay, so I may not be very smart, but I do know that the best place to get information is at a tavern.
Taverns are generally the place you'd find things, but everyone who sees you is like stopping and gawking at the fact that there's people. You could probably just
And
start
what-
asking people questions. They seem rather...
Yes, but not me. I shouldn't. I mean, I can, but I really shouldn't.
I mean, you look more like them than anyone else in the... Well, the Theo. You and Theo look
True,
more like them
true.
than anybody else.
I do still have my disguise up, by the way. I was
Okay.
just fucking around.
Then I guess I go to the who's nearby that's looking at us?
Literally everybody.
Everybody. Okay, I go to whoever who's closest, and I strike up a conversation with them, and I say, "Hello, we are visiting travelers. We would like to know more about the history of your village."
A backpacking thing, you're up.
When you say that you're visiting travelers, their immediate reaction is just, why? Like, why would you even come here? Like,
Because we heard that the Empire wants to pretend that you don't exist.
they are indeed pretending we don't exist.
Why?
Have you seen this place? Like, she points to her neighbor, who's like an actual, just straight up naked skeleton, just sweeping the
Yeah.
floor. Like, the Empire doesn't
He-
welcome this.
What do you mean this? Like, how did this village come about?
I mean, as a native, you know that the Empire hates the undead, and
Okay.
how these people look like they're undead. So you'd know that. But as far as the village coming about,
Okay.
they kind of get clammed up. Like they don't really want to talk about it, and they're like, just go. I got things to do, and they like go in the house and close the door.
Okay. But the guard told us that there are no undead here.
They're already gone. They closed the door on you. They don't
No.
want
Yeah, I look at
to.
Theo
They
and I
looked
go
more
like,
distraught when you brought it up than like.
oh.
Not so much they were hiding something, as they don't want to talk about it. That individual person. Like, there's other people.
I look at Theo and I go like, I think I made them sad. Maybe you should talk.
I could. I'll just walk through and I'm gonna specifically go up to a skeleton and just go, "Good morning."
He's gonna chatter.
It looks at you and it chatters. It chatters its jaw at you in a rhythmic pattern.
You want me to cast comprehend languages for this?
I mean,
Do I speak skeleton?
do you know chattering skeleton? Is that on your character sheet?
Fine, I will take
No, it
10
was an
minutes and
option.
cast comprehend languages with the ritual. I can now understand the gist of what he's trying to say.
Its rhythmic chattering is its own kind of language.
Yeah, I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language.
While
I mean,
he
it's not
takes those
spoken,
10
but we'll let it
minutes-
count. We're gonna let it count.
But while he takes those 10 minutes to cast the ritual, I try to communicate with the skeleton in, like sign language, like how you try to communicate with someone that you don't speak the same language of.
It just looks at you waving your hands around and is like, it shrugs. I don't know if you see the skeleton shrug, but you have now.
At least I'm bored for 10 minutes.
But if no one
Yeah.
does anything for 10 minutes, Theo just sits on the ground in front of the skeleton as it stares at you awkwardly, or at least you
I'm
think
doing
it
this
is.
I'm doing this as we're walking. Like once I would have heard the first chattering and put together that they're communicating.
Okay, so you're not... Alright. So yeah,
Yeah. For narrative's sake, I'm not just sitting there staring at the skeleton for 10 minutes and going, I see.
I like that narrative.
Yeah, I thought it was
No,
funny, but if you you do what you want to do.
All you guys see is Theo will take a pinch of soot and just put it on his tongue and start chattering back.
Eventually the spell completes and you find a different skeleton, I assume.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's also people that look like they're half zombied, and people look like they're missing like freaking organs or something.
Theo
But
wanted
you
to
go up
talk
to a
to a
skeleton,
skeleton.
and you what? What do you say?
Hello there, how are you? And just to see what he responds with. He's just going to talk to me normally, I imagine.
It chatters back at you. It's like, "Hi, what brings you to the place that death is abandoned?"
Oh, death has abandoned this place. You're not summoned, or I'm just curious about your condition and how you arrived to be like this. And Theo will very quickly, I guess everyone's staring at us, right?
I mean, the people who eventually people stop staring at you, but
Yeah.
anytime someone new comes around, they're surprised that there's people. But So
I'm going to use my hideous form just to kind of flash half my face as a skeleton and then cover it back up really quickly.
it kind of recoils a little bit, but then leans back into you, and it says you really shouldn't that's different than this. You really shouldn't show people that in the Empire.
I know, but I feel like I could help you all. I imagine you don't want to be like this, do you?
It's like it gestures to itself. Like, does anyone?
No. I mean, I gesture to myself. I chose this. You all didn't.
No, he didn't.
When did-
Death has abandoned us. It's been generations.
I immediately slit Gabriel's throat. I'm kidding. When you say generations, how old are you?
I lost count.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 300 range.
Do you know when this allegedly started, or when you all first realized you couldn't die?
It was like this when I was born. Time is weird when you're this. Like we're not, and we're cut off from the Empire. So we're not even sure. We don't even know who the Emperor is right now.
I tell him who the emperor is.
Yeah, you'd never heard of him.
Who's the last emperor you remember?
They give you. I mean, I don't have the entire lineage of emperors written out, but they give you a name, and you can roll a history check.
I'm already on it. 9.
You're not as well versed on the lineage as you'd like to be, but it's definitely been a long time.
Okay, so like I'm very like old enough that it's not like recent.
This isn't
be like
something new. This is something
Yeah.
like before the 4 gods had their war and died.
Yes, this is okay. This is a long, long thing. Like the emperor he gave me is probably like, I don't know him, so that's like a testament to how old it is.
Like, yeah, it's a while.
Okay. Huh. And so, so I keep reading what you put in chat. I'm obviously relaying this to the party. I'm being the interpreter for the skeleton.
You can speak totally normally to these things and understands common. It just doesn't have the vocal cords
Yeah,
necessary.
I'm speaking normal. Yeah, I'm speaking common.
No, you said that you put soot on your tongue and you started chattering.
I will switch to common so that everyone understands.
That's nice. I thought you were cold. I was just worried about you.
So the old turn his head and just let the party know everything that the skeleton just told him.
Oh.
So yes, apparently if you die here, you don't die. You kind of, and he points to the skeleton.
You undie.
Yes, you just.
And the skeleton hears undie, and he's like, no, we just don't die.
Can I roll an Arcana check to figure out like how he's moving? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
Honestly, it'd be more of a medicine check.
Medicine? I mean, I could try. I'm not. I have high int. I just don't have. Oh, medicine is wisdom. Okay.
I know I said earlier to Theo that he was being rude, but now I'm gonna be rude. I'm just gonna poke in between his
Nope.
ribs.
You have no idea, but if you start poking between his ribs, he's gonna like slap at your hand. But he doesn't have flesh, so it's like you're getting slapped with like a bag of rocks almost, you know, like it's just bones.
Like,
Oh,
sorry,
good.
I was just curious.
There are still like some tendons, and there are some like there's a few ribs missing where it seems like those tendons finally wore out.
Mhm.
Like he kind of looks like he's having trouble keeping himself together, but it doesn't look like it's magical. It looks like what's left of his organic form is barely there enough to keep him being a moving skeleton.
I'm like curious. Like you don't have any nerve endings, so can
More
you
like the
still
Conan
feel it
Exile
when I touch
skeletons
you?
that look like they've been shrink wrapped in flesh.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been imagining. Like not a
He doesn't-
skeleton, but
He doesn't have nerves. Can he still like feel when he's being touched?
Are you
I don't know.
asking him or are you asking me?
I'm
asking him.
him.
He knows if he's being moved, but he doesn't necessarily know if like, not that a mosquito would bite him, but like he wouldn't know that it's happening.
You wish to die?
I've been alive for far too long.
Huh.
When did this start happening?
I think Theo went over that one already.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long
Like
time.
before the Gods' War.
Do they know why Death has abandoned them?
Not a clue.
If they leave the place, does Death come back?
No, which is why the Empire sort of corralled them here and
Okay, so
Do
if
they
they
get-
leave,
is
if they
Do they
leave the
get
village,
new
nothing
people?
happens.
if they leave the village, there's just them out of the village now.
Okay.
Do they get new people that are not dying?
People are still being born because life is an instinctual compulsion,
Mhm.
but people just kind of wither away until they're an immobile pile of sentient bones.
So they didn't all come from the same place initially.
If a new person moved into the village, that person wouldn't be cursed.
Okay. When people can no longer move, what do you do with them?
He points you down the road, and you see, like beyond down the road, beyond some of the houses. There's like, you can kind of notice what looks like maybe the steeple of a church, but it's like crooked, and there's pieces missing. Like it's starting to fall apart a little bit. He tells you head over that way.
Thank you. I will do my best to ensure you end up wherever you're supposed to be and not here anymore.
He's
Do you have a home or anything nearby?
He's literally on his front porch.
Oh, he's on his front porch. Okay, so I really want to try something and see if it works. I may have a way to help you pass over, if it's something you're interested in. But we'd have to go inside.
He just kind of shrugs and walks in the house.
Okay, I'll follow him in. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this.
So I can literally not kill these people. That's interesting.
They are
Okay.
unkillable, which is why causing a problem would be a terrible idea.
You just gotta hack them down into small enough pieces.
If the guards started attacking you, you could hit them all you want. They're not gonna stop.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to think out like roleplay wise. If I were to try and kill him, and put his soul in my phylactery, is it successful?
Nope.
No. Okay, so what happens when I try to do that? Like, I'm gonna try it as humanely as possible, like to put this guy out of his misery and capture his soul.
Like, how? Like, what would you do to damage him to make him die?
Toll the Dead, Mind Sliver, like, you know, I have tons of spells I could use. Like, Toll the Dead would be my first go-to.
If you told the dead, it would give him a headache.
He's
Okay.
not dead.
Well, it's just the name of the spell.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well, I don't have anything to take the headache away, but I tried, and I'm sorry. I will do my best to make sure that this is all remedied for you.
He's just kind of annoyed now that he has a headache. He's like, yeah, just go away.
I mean, I could negative energy a lot of it. It would be a lot more than a headache. Okay, so to the church then, as Theo looks at the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know, unless you have some kind of religious
Hey,
idea.
Gabrielle,
Nope.
can't you ask your daughter for...
Kill these people?
No, like, for...
I don't think the goddess of life is into the killing business.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but she's the opposite of death, so maybe she... And they are alive and not death, so maybe she
Yes,
knows
they are-
the history behind it.
Well,
Because they're in her domain.
Well, she's not. She's like a new god. She just got birthed like a couple
yeah, she
weeks
doesn't
ago.
remember a lot of things because Illivaran kind of stepped on the egg.
Yes.
All right.
The developing zygote has a little bit of Illawarren in it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving my mark.
It left something,
Poke
all
in the
right.
Poke in the soft spot.
Messing things up Dimnan style.
I really did there.
Welcome Denden style.
I was one turn away from starting to banish anyone that walked over to the rock because I knew it was a bad idea. I was going to start banishing people.
But Dimnan
Um,
style.
So yeah, I guess Theo will. I think at this point you would all notice that Theo has got quite a look of anger on his face as he kind of leads people to the church.
Needing to
Aw.
use illusions to maintain your appearance, he's consciously making himself have a look of anger on his face.
Oh no, it's just like
He's
it makes
stomping.
I look normal. I have to focus
He's-
to make myself look normal.
Yeah,
So
but
my
he's
facial
stomping.
expressions are all normal and stuff. Yeah.
But he's stomping.
You can all easily tell there's no role necessary, that Theo is in a very bad mood right now.
Can
Yeah.
I tell though? I might just think he's constipated.
He doesn't eat, so. So I guess technically he's always constipated.
Yeah, he isn't eating because he's full.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Full of shit.
Okay, we're going towards the dilapidated church.
He was also a fresh undead, so he's not full skeleton.
Spooky,
A
scary
fresh
skeletons.
undead.
Yeah, he's only been undead for a month. So
Alright, if you guys travel on over there, you find what is a church that definitely needs a little bit of repair to it. Where there would be a holy symbol above the door, there's just a hole.
Oh, okay, that's what I was curious about. Is there any
It's
kind
very holy.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Like, like it's usually this common theme of like a church having, especially in D&D, like the symbol of the god directly above the door. It's literally a hole inside. Like whatever
This
was
is
there
a very
fell off and
holy
is gone.
place.
Anyway, you guys gonna go in? You're just there at the
Uh,
hole.
yeah, Theo will walk in.
Anyone else?
And follow. Are you sure you
Yeah.
should walk into a church? Are you not gonna get obliterated?
Oh, this place is as far desecrated as you can probably be.
Okay.
Good
Is this
question.
them, by
Do
the
I
way?
feel
In the
any?
town?
What was that all?
I mean, some of them, maybe. Who knows?
Cool.
Do I feel any residual divine headache in here?
When you walk into the church, it's as if you were walking into any other building ever.
Okay, so it's desecrated then. It's not considered.
Well, it's not
consecrated
even
anymore.
desecrated. It's just nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's just a building. Inside, there's a bunch of pews, and where an altar would be, you see a void of blackness.
Hey, there's nothing
just
there.
floating in the center of the room.
Oh,
And you
the orb
s-
of annihilation.
And you see a handful of people who are standing around it, and one of them is holding a sack, like a burlap sack, and another is holding a skull that like the jaw is no longer attached, and they're all like kind of given this like, it's almost like a funeral, like a sorrowful goodbye, as they start pulling bones out of the sack and pushing them into the orb, and you see like dust falling into a bucket that's underneath the orb.
Okay, so they're using the orb of annihilation to
Annihilate.
to kill whatever sentient being is left in that. Is the dust sentient? Do I feel any life force coming off the dust? Like, are they just still conscious but dust now?
I mean, there's currently a ceremony going on, so are you guys gonna
No, I'm not gonna interrupt.
do anything? You guys just gonna take a seat? You're gonna stand there awkwardly? Like, what's the party gonna
Take
do?
a seat.
Yeah, like take a
Yeah,
seat like I
take
do
a
when I go to
seat.
any other church I don't like.
So, I mean, I'm not narrating an entire damn funeral, but it's essentially a funeral, and then the last thing that they put in is the head, and then they very carefully, because no one wants to nick it by accident, get the bucket out from under the orb, and someone walks off with it as everyone else starts to leave. They start to walk down the aisle towards the door. And eventually,
Somebody's bumped into that orb of annihilation by accident once.
absolutely. And eventually they're gone. Like, they pay you no mind. They're busy mourning as they leave the church.
Wait, so we're just alone with the orb?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do you use the orb to permanently kill somebody, or
You ask someone? I don't know.
Is there anyone else in the church?
If you wait around, eventually the person who left with the bucket of ash will come back and put an empty bucket under the orb again.
Okay. If no one else is gonna, Theo will grab him and go. So what was all that? What happens when they touch that orb?
They look at you and are obviously surprised that there's people that aren't townsfolk. They're like, "Oh my, hello."
Hello, I'm investigating the happenings in this village, trying to see if I could help. What's
It's been
the
a long
purpose
time
of
since
the
the
orb?
Empire sent anybody. I thought they gave up
The
on us.
The Empire didn't send me.
Oh, how'd you even hear about us?
From a third party.
Okay. Welcome to the Church of the Abandoned. try to stay away from this thing, and they gesture towards the, black void of destruction.
I'm guessing my roll of a 27. I know what the Orb of Annihilation
Oh
is.
yeah, no, I missed you doing that. That is 1000% an orb. You've never seen one. You've only heard of them, but like
This is exactly what I've read
that is
about.
like that's like someone explaining what a strawberry shortcake is, and then you biting into one, and it's exactly what they said it was. Like,
Oh, I bite into the Orb of Annihilation.
So it's a textbook description of it, basically.
Yep,
exactly.
this
Like you look
takes
at that, and
how
it didn't even need to take that high of a roll. You're like, yep, that's an orb of annihilation.
Yeah. I should want to be like, I know that. It's like, well, do I? So, what's the purpose of it if they can't die?
Once people have degraded enough that they can't move, I mean, we use this to make it
Make
easier.
sure they don't.
At first we were doing it as a means of storage. Bones take up a lot of space, but over time we learned that the more of the bone dust we collected in one spot, it started to, the consciousness is still there, and it's sort of created a artificial afterlife community with all the dust intermingling with one another.
That sounds confusing.
Basically, all the consciousnesses of all the people who've been dusted and put in one place are still communicating with each other on a psychic level.
Yeah.
But, like, their souls are still tied to the dust. There's no ghosts anywhere. There is no death.
Who's
Even
the oldest?
with the orb.
Yeah.
Hold on, two
even
people
with
said
the
something
orb.
at once. So pick one.
You go, Alexia.
Like, so, not just so I understood it correctly, so even with the orb, they're still
alive.
They're still alive.
If you can call being dust alive.
So they're just using it for storage issues.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
at
sentient
first
still.
it was storage issues, but like now that it's kind of like its own community, it's almost like its own afterlife.
So it's like the Altenheim.
This place is essentially purgatory.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you guys get the orb? Was my question.
The orb was a gift from someone I'm assuming is long gone.
Did they go into the orb?
No, it's someone who wasn't part of the village. When as the story goes, because this problem is older than I, when this first happened, and the Empire gave up trying to solve the problem and just cut us off entirely. A mage had come and offered us the orb, thinking it would be helpful to us in some way, and it has. But this has been so long that I doubt that mage is still alive.
Who's the oldest person in the town that I could talk to?
They describe a
skeleton?
home down the street you just came from. That sounds very, very familiar to you.
Oh, so he's the oldest.
And do you guys have any written
History.
or something like that? I can't read, but he can.
We did, but there was a period of existential crisis when we lost
That's
a lot of
Such things happen.
our history, as you might imagine, given the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to laugh, but I mean,
Yeah. No, yeah.
Maybe we can communicate with that whole community of afterlife dust. Maybe as a weird, complex amalgamation of a lot of different people. Maybe they know more.
Are there any arcane runes or symbols I've noticed around the town or the church or near the orb? Yes, I'm trying to think of like, would I know of any entity that could be possibly um, feeding off of, like, you know what I mean? Some kind of magical phenomenon that's blocking this, or an entity that would feed off of them staying here.
I mean, you could do a roll and see if you can think of something.
What kind of role do you want? Arcana?
Probably.
Okay. I'm just trying to think magical means, because that's my character's 26.
With your extensive arcane knowledge, there's
Especially in necromancy and stuff.
especially
like
in terms of the body and life and death and bringing things back from death. There's no entity that would benefit from this. Like, this is very much a curse. It is a very powerful curse. It is a god tier curse.
Okay,
And
so,
whatever did this is probably a sadistic motherfucker.
Okay, so leaning toward more curse than creature or. Okay.
They have been
I've-
cursed.
I've been meaning to ask, but you say that the goddess of life has nothing. There's like the opposite of what is going on here. But the fact that they're all still technically alive, doesn't that mean that she has some governance over them?
That's what I said, that they're in their domain.
so-
but they said that you stepped on her egg, so she doesn't know.
Ah,
Death has
Remember?
That
abandoned
was
the
that
village,
part. Got it.
right? Like, life is universally shared against all things that can create life, right? And death is universally shared against all things that can die as they are alive. But death, for whatever reason, seems to have abandoned this community. Like, death
Who is in charge of death?
who
which
is in
god
charge of death?
The god of death, who abandoned this place.
Yeah,
Yes, but
no.
who-
They've been cursed. Maybe he doesn't even know that they can't die. And if we tell him, hey, clean up your mess,
You,
Well, we don't know who the
you
god of
all
death
very
is.
recently met the god that is death. You had
Oh.
a encounter
Oh wait, was
in
that her?
saving Hades from the goddess of death.
Fuck.
also, can I
don't wanna face her
contact
again.
Can I contact Nana somehow?
Yeah, I was gonna say Nana might have might have some help.
What means do you have to contact an entity that isn't standing next to you?
Right.
I don't know. How did I had to do with Nana beforehand?
Don't we have those papers for sending? Yeah, sending paper.
I don't know, dude.
I have 4 sending paper.
Do you want to try
yeah,
to
I
send
have-
something to Nana?
Yes.
What do you want to try to send to Nana?
I want to ask Nana questions about this village, about the curse, and about
I
how to
hand
make
her
the
one of
people
my
die.
sending papers.
I'm like, I can't write.
Oh, right. I'll write for you. I write whatever she wants to write.
What I just said.
So I write that down.
You weren't listening, weren't you?
Only half. It's already gone.
All right, you write a letter to Nana. You fold it up into its usual form and you toss it. And where
Yes.
normally a piece of sending paper would kind of like do a sharp turn around a corner and disappear, this bursts into black flame.
Oh, that's not really
Excellent.
bad thing.
Hold on, let me change the amount that I have.
Did the paper just die?
I mean, the paper just burst into black flames and it's gone.
Does that mean it got sent, or does that mean it got destroyed? I'm not smart.
You are. I mean, normally you're
Normally,
unaware.
it doesn't do that.
That is
But
unusual.
Yeah.
this is Nana that we're talking about.
Yeah, so Theo will take out sending paper and just write a quick note to Jill. Hey, checking in on you, love you, hope you're okay. And just as regular of a letter as he can muster, and then go to send it and see if it also bursts into flames.
You throw the sending paper, and it gets caught by an old wrinkly hand as Nana stands before you, and we end the session.
Hey.
That was for my girlfriend, not you.
Nice.
Okay, well, I won't be here next week. Yeah, I won't be here next week, so
I will
Okay.
be here.
I got work placement.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah, I'm on 12s, so
Mhm.
unless y'all want to start at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I mean,
I guess you will get put on probation.
I can, but I don't think
Yeah, I know me and you could, but I don't think anyone else could, so it's all good. Unless you guys want to do Sunday. Let me look. I don't know what day works, but I'd like to keep playing, but every second week I go to work now.
I mean, I've got another hour in me, if you want.
Oh, no,
mean-
not today. I'm talking about, like, in
Yeah.
the future, because
Oh, okay.
it's going to suck missing every 2 sessions now.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll have to see.
we'll see what happens, because depending on how many people show up, I might not even have the next one, Like, we'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see what happens, but that's the end of this session. We'll leave it on that little cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
my one viewer, for watching. Hi, Jess. Peace out.